Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk About It in Podcast. We have
David
and Lily. So today's topic, our first topic is going to be the Chicago shooting with the two females was fighting, and I believe the victim name was Romeca Meeks. Which one you think it is? Mika?
I think it's Romeca.
Okay. Romeca Meeks. If we saying it wrong, apologize. Sending condolences to the family, and I hope someone get her son that's really gonna take care of him. So it was said, the things that I watched, that it was two females. They always, they was at it for a while because they're both baby mothers of a guy, and they had problems. The deceased dropped the son off at school, and the other baby mother supposedly had a restraining order out on her. So she shows up to the victim once she dropped the baby off to school. They got into a fight. This was at 9 something in the morning, and she used the gun and shot her in her face. I don't know if the baby father of them both was present at that time or did he arrive after. I don't know. But I do know he was there on the scene once the police arrived. So, what is your takes on it? What is your theory? What is your
opinion?
Yes.
My opinion or my take on it is, it's just so much senseless violence in Chicago that is insane. And it's just like, why? What is it that make you like lose your temper that fast and would make you want to shoot somebody in the face? Not even just in the face, but just to kill someone or shoot them broad daylight. And it's like, what would make you do that? Like, what would push you to do that? Like, what's going on in your life that you so upset and so angry that you feel like you gotta take somebody out
at 9 in the morning?
Yeah, or
I mean, I know it happens all different times, but you showing up at the school, down the street from the school, to fight her. They got into a fight first, supposedly or allegedly, and she pulls a gun out and then put it in the car.
Yeah.
And the witnesses, the bystanders, they're like telling the police, no, she got the gun in the car. She put it in the car. It is a lot of violence in Chicago. No, also a lot of violence everywhere else.
Right.
You said what's going on through people's head. I think it's more so anger. Everybody filled with anger. Everybody is just so upset. And then some people, reputation is everything to them. I don't know if one was jealous of it. I don't know the backstory of it, so I don't want to speak on it. But it's obvious it was some tension. It's obvious someone was a little upset, jealous. I don't know. But whatever it was, I believe that baby father could have talked to both of the women and had some common ground where they stay away from each other. And that's that, for the kids' sake.
Right.
For that to happen, it's very disheartening. It's heartbreaking, and a baby is involved.
Yes.
Well, two supposedly.
Yeah, I'm like, my condolences go out to the family, and more so, I just send prayers for the kids that they have someone that can protect them, and they don't fall victim to the type of environment that Chicago, like the type of behavior that it breeds in terms of, like, now that this child isn't going to have another parent around, another loving parent around, they could end up getting involved in the streets. And this could end up making another situation happen, another situation like this happening in the future. So it's just like a never-ending cycle, so to speak. And it's just, I feel like things can be resolved and can be prevented with, like you said, with just a conversation, or the baby father could have stepped in, or maybe he might be the type of person, or he could have just been the type of person who chose a side. Maybe he could be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go with this baby mother because this who I'm riding with, and if she got a problem, or he could have been maybe in a situation that involved him.
Yeah.
And he could have been already like, all right, this is my side, this is the side I'm picking. And if she going react like that, then that's how she react, and I'm not going to step in or nothing.
No, I think, well, I did hear something I was watching stated that the person who had the gun, the weapon, said, well, I'm concealed to carry. I'm concealed to carry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, just because you concealed to carry, you was somewhere where let me say this. I don't know the other baby mother name. The deceased is Romeca. The other baby mother, once again, put out a restraining order, meaning they stay away from each other. Why are you in any type of vicinity that this girl is at, knowing where her son goes to school at? You knew what you was going to go do. You wanted something. I don't know what transpired to it. We're talking about that day. You wanted something. You knew you needed to go see her, or you wanted to go see her that bad, and you knew you picked up your gun because you're concealed to carry. You picked up your gun in anger going to somewhere. That was like premeditated to me.
Yes,
but
very premeditated.
I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not the one that's going to charge her for it, but that is very much premeditated. You thought about what you was going to do. On Monday morning, you came up to not far from the school. Now this baby, mommy dropped me off, and she wrote him a note. I seen that. I don't know if it was in his lunchbox or what. She wrote him a note saying, not verbatim, but it was something along the lines that you can be whatever you want to be in life, and you are a strong person. And that note alone, when he get older, I don't know how old the baby was. When that little boy gets older, he's gonna keep that, or whoever he go with. I pray that they keep that so he can have that. That's the last thing his mother gave him. Then the bell rings, time to go home. My mother's never coming back.
Right.
That was very selfish on the suspect's part.
Right.
That was very selfish. I am happy that she has been detained by the police. I'm happy. I don't know her, but I don't know. She could have been self-defense. I don't know, but you shot her in her face. You can shoot somebody in their foot and get them back up off you for a while till you get in your car and go. I don't know if the kids went to the same school. I don't know any of that. But her face, you intended to take her away. You would have shot her in her foot. But
yeah, I mean, I don't even think shooting a person would be the answer. Like, I think resolve it. Even if y'all fight, I don't condone any violence at all, but it's just like, what happened to the days when did it become a thing to where women are having guns, if you have a legal, not illegal, but a legal firearm, then, of course, it's by law you can carry it and you're defending yourself. But that's a totally different situation. Like, when did it become cool for women to carry guns and to respond in this manner in terms of taking another female's life? Like, what happened to the girl or the woman code? Why are y'all fighting each other? Now you're gonna go spend the rest of your life in jail. And let's say y'all was fighting over the man. He gonna go on and find another woman and be with another woman, go on with his life and spoil her and take care of her. You're gonna be spending the rest of your life in jail. You probably got kids. You ain't gonna be able to be with your kids, take care of your kids, and be there for emotional support. So, as the lady was saying in the interview, everybody lose. It's like a lose-lose situation. What do you gain from taking this other female out? Nothing. Like,
what's gonna be hurt the most? Both of them kids.
Yes.
I don't know if it was multiple kids involved, but the kids who no longer have their mom in death or being incarcerated.
Right.
One still do have their mom, but not physically there. But it mind boggles me, like, who's mad that early in the morning? Like, what makes you pick up a gun? Oh, I'm about to go up. I just can't wrap that around my head. But I mean, life these days, it's very unexpected. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what can trigger somebody or anything. But it was something I was watching where the young lady who did the shooting, she wasn't remorseful. She was just standing there looking. I don't know if she could have been in shock. I don't know. To me, it wasn't like crying, like, I'm so sorry. No. You meant to do that. Like I said, you meant to do that. So, to the family, take that baby. I'm not saying don't give him to dad. I'm not saying that. Dad gonna have to have a lot of therapy mentally because he's human. So to the family, make sure that the baby is good. Make sure the baby knows who dad is. Make sure the baby is well taken care of. And keep that note. Keep that note that his mama wrote him. I wish I knew all the words it said. Keep the note. And that's my take on it. Condolences again.
I just want to give a special message out there to people. Like, don't never, please try to not allow your emotions to get the best of you and to try to react. Because you never know what another person may be going through or what's on their mind. They could be having a bad, not just a bad day, but things in their life might not be going well. Mm-hmm. So you never know what may trigger this person. So just try to stay to yourself and try to remain calm in certain situations and just not let your emotions get the best of you. Because somebody could easily trick you out of your position. You could be having great things going in your life. So, you know.
And I piggyback off of the piece you just said. I know this is about Romeca Meeks. But when he said you don't know what people are going through, don't be so quick to be angered. Basically, for people who don't know how not to be angry, I was one of them people. I will get upset and go from 0 to 3,000 real quick. You have to train your thoughts. You have to train your mind. And you're gonna keep being mad, yes. But until you're knowledgeable, I can't do this. Each time it's gonna go down a notch, until you're in control of it. Will people still trigger you? Yes, they will. But it's just all in. It's gonna go. The levels are gonna go down because nobody's life deserves to be taken, and you don't want to sit in jail for the rest of your life because that's torture. So
basically, have self-control.
Yeah.
Because you could be like on some. Your response is just F you or whatever, but this person could be thinking like their response could be wanting to pull out a gun. So you can't control everybody's responses. So the best bet is to try to diffuse as many situations as you can to avoid this type of situation.
Yeah.
So,
how long do you think that the two females were at it?
For a long time.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know how new.
There's some history there.
The second baby mother or wife. I think I heard that they got married. I don't know the full thing, but if we have to do a part 2 once the sentencing and everything goes about, then we'll come back with a part 2. So let's go ahead and label this part 1 because there's more information that we're gonna need about it. And that long term being angry. Let's say the baby was 3, the other person just had a baby, and the one Romeca's son just say 7. Y'all have been going back at it for 4 years. That's too much energy. Y'all giving the devil too much energy. Too much. Protect your peace at all costs.
Right.
Protect your peace. But that's all I have to say about that. That was my topic. We will do a part 2 on it. And I just want to thank everybody for coming, viewing. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We have different topics. You'll see David asking questions, then or sometimes I may not feel like it, and David will go. Because I love the way he asks questions. I'm not that great at asking questions because it's like I always have an opinion. Like I always want to say it. Even though I'm asking the question, I want to answer the question too. And that's just what you guys are going to get here. So, we thank y'all for watching. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it in podcast. Now, don't hit my knee. I
had to hit his knee like, come on.
I did the same thing. So we still getting familiarized with everything, and like everything's just gonna come like second nature, natural as we continue to grow with this podcast. As Lily said, we thank you for supporting, and yeah, that's what I had to say.
Thank y'all for watching. Let's talk about it in podcast.